Hey, Kirk Junge here from LearningGolf.tv. I've been getting a lot of questions about my setup for impact golf swing and how it compares to that of Bryson DeChambeau. And I would say it's obviously very close, but you can be the judge. You can see how the club, I'm going to zoom in on my arm. This is its setup. And basically I'm setting up on the plane that I'm going to swing through impact on. And it's exactly what Bryson does as well. I also stand a little bit closer than some of those that have attempted similar swings in the past. I find it's much easier to swing on a more upright plane. But again, my system is compatible. You can customize it to fit yourself. If you like to stand or need to stand farther away, you can do that. And if you need to stand closer, you can also do that. It makes it easier as far as fitting golf clubs as well. If you zoom in on Bryson, you can see how the club is on the same plane as the lower part of his right arm. And I've also marked the spine angle there on Bryson. I'll do the same on my swing as well. So I have a yellow line there for my spine angle. And you can see I bend slightly more forward than Bryson does. And otherwise, you'll see that it's fairly similar. I'm going to put my swing is a little bit more in slow motion. I shot it at 120 frames per second. And you can see I take the club a little bit under the plane on the way back. I'm not doing anything but turning my hips and upper body back, which raises the arms as I cock the wrists. And you can see where the club ends up. It's perfectly on the plane that I set up on. And that's mainly a function of getting the setup correct. Most of the tour players you would see would have the club way up here, and that at impact they would be on a much steeper plane than they set up on. So you can see me here near the top of the swing. So we're going to take a look at Bryson then going back. He takes the club back pretty much on plane, I think slightly underneath on the way back. Unfortunately, this wasn't with a high-speed camera, but you can see the shaft there perfectly on plane. And then he does take the club back a bit farther than I do. I think he's about 30 years younger than I am. I'm 52 right now. So anyway, I think this is probably the easiest swing on tour to copy, that of Bryson, and he did a lot of studying to figure out what is the easiest way to swing a golf club. You can see here in his transition, hands right on plane, club right on plane. You can see it's a bit of a blur, but the club is right there. So you can see he's coming down perfectly on plane. And if you compare the arm positions, when we're in roughly the same position, you can see that it's almost identical. And I didn't have to spend much time trying to develop this. Once you get the setup right and learn to move your body properly, this is fairly easy to achieve. You'll see the spine angles have remained the same up to the top of the backswing. And more importantly, coming into the ball, you see Bryson just before impact. I'll bring my swing down to roughly the same position. I like to look here as well, where you see the left arm above the plane and the right arm below, with the plane line right in between, the hands perfectly on plane, as you see with Bryson. And if I release to about the same position as Bryson, you'll see here the alignment of the right arm and club shaft. It's on the same exact plane that I was set up on. If you take a look at our legs, you can see some of the left leg now behind the right, which shows that the hips have turned open. And you see same thing for me, that's my right leg. And so the body's turning and leading the turn through the swing. So if you want to learn step by step how to simplify your golf swing, set up for impact, I'm certain will be a big help to you, and it's not such a huge change as some people think. Then the swing through the ball, you can see how the spine angle is maintained, and Bryson's club is slightly above the plane there. Part of that can be due to camera angle, but again, the ball is gone. If you're on plane coming through impact, you're going to be in pretty good position. You're going to see here my club coming out right in here. You can see the spine angle line at the top, very important. It's through the back of the neck. You can see the spine is in almost identically the same position as it was at setup. So this is also going to be a very good golf swing on your body. There's no spinal compression at all, and I'm certain that this is the easiest way to swing a golf club. So you can get started for free on my website. There's a free lesson series, or down below in the description. Any comments or questions, please post them, and please like and subscribe to my channel here so you'll be notified when I make more videos. So what you can then learn to do is to film your own golf swing. I show you on my website how to do that, and part of your membership, if you decide to go that route, I will help you step by step to learn a swing set up for impact that will fit you as an individual. I don't think you should try to swing like another person, especially the top tour players, Rory McIlroy and the others, Jason Day. If you've seen my other videos, I just think it's impossible for anybody to learn to swing like that. Maybe if a kid's 5 years old, they develop that over years. But if you're over 30 years old, you have no business trying to do that. This is going to greatly simplify the game for you, and it's guaranteed to help you improve. So please visit my website, learninggolf.tv, and let me know if you have any comments or questions. Thank you.